What's up, y'all? State Almighty. And I'm back with another power book, two ghosts, theory, and prediction, okay? Now, I feel like in season 4, we will finally have Tariq begin to hold himself accountable for all the destruction he's caused in his life and others people's lives over the past few years of his own life. Now, we all know that Tariq feels guilty about what happened to Raina. We all know that Tariq holds himself accountable, kind of, when it comes to Yaz. Now, if he held himself 100% accountable, he will fall back from Yaz until he either becomes so powerful in the drug game where he could totally save her, or until he found out a way to be legit, right? So he still hadn't 100% held himself accountable because he doesn't 100% take their safety and their well-being and Grandma Estelle into account, right? But we will see Tariq not only begin to hold himself accountable and really feel the heavy guilt that he should have felt over the last couple years, but never felt, but we will also see him begin to vicariously respect his father more. Now, we don't know if, being that next year is the 10th anniversary of the Power series, we don't know if they're gonna have Ghost come and give Tariq a pep talk during a hallucination. We don't know none of these things, right? We don't know none of these things, but I feel like what we will see is Tariq relate to his father in the fact that I understand why my dad didn't want me to be a part of this. I understand why my dad didn't tell me none of this. I understand why my dad tried to keep me in the dark about this, because this is a never-ending cycle of pain, drama, violence, losses, temporary wins, hidden enemies, betrayal. You gotta understand that Tariq is somebody who, he's still a brat with this. Like, he thought that Tasha was the brains of the organization. He thought his dad was just this big heartless liar who didn't care about his family and chose Angela over his family. But you gotta understand that you gotta question Tariq. Somebody needs to question Tariq, whether it's Raina in a hallucination or Ghost, or if Tasha dies or somebody. It's like, hello, Tariq, do you understand all the innocent lives that have died or been effed over because of you? Like, hello, Tariq, because of you helped some vicious criminals rob this white woman's house. The white woman was about to have her booty taken away from her, right? You was green, you wasn't used to robberies. You said the dude's name, which caused the woman to have to be killed. Then you had people looking for you. You had a dirty cop trying to kill you. You got your sister involved, telling your sister things she wasn't supposed to know, and then your sister gets herself killed, but she got killed only because she knew what you were doing. She got killed trying to protect you. Then, you know what I'm saying? You out here stealing work from Tommy, part of Kanan getting killed, part of you setting him up, you know what I'm saying, which you won't reveal to nobody, was because he had work that you could use for free once he's gone, that you wouldn't have to pay for. Also, let's not forget Mr. Tariq St. Patrick, right? Because you had to set him up, right, to protect your own hide and everyone else. You realized that you could have got your own self killed, but you didn't die. But guess who died the day Kanan died? 5 police officers. Now, here's the thing, right? I was about to say something impossible. Like, what if somebody who was connected to one of the 5 police officers that got killed by Kanan found out who Tariq was, and then they came after him in the future. But that's kind of like far-fetched. That's never gonna happen. But he still is the reason why 5 families lost their family members. Yeah, like, you gotta understand, man, Tariq is responsible for a lot of carnage. Like, he's smart, but he's stupid at the same time. It's like, I get it. You're mad your dad never told you he was a drug kingpin. But you sound like a rich dork. You sound like a rich, geek, ungrateful child. Ooh, I'm Tariq. I'm rich. I have all the resources my father never had as a kid at my disposal as a kid and teenager right now. But that's not enough. I want to sell drugs. I'm mad that my dad never told me he used to do bad things in the street. So in response, I'm going to rebel and do bad things in the street. You got to understand, Tariq is the same person who we all know that this is one of the most legendary lines or scenes in OG Power. And that's when Ghost, right, is on 33rd, 34th Street, and he's walking Tariq to the train to take him back to Choke, right? And Ghost says, "What do you want? What do you want?" Right? And Tariq says, "Teach me the motherfucking game, Ghost." Let's not forget that part of that scene, Ghost wanted Tariq to understand the magnitude of what he done after he got Kanan set up. And he told him, he said, 5 families are hurt and destroyed because of you, Tariq. What did Tariq do? Tariq looked Ghost right in the face and he said, "I don't care, our family's destroyed. So to hell with them. F them," right? This is somebody who has no accountability. Like, we have not one time has Tariq said yet, "Yo, think my father was right." At no point has he said, "Yo, my father might have been right." And you know whose fault it is that Tariq is this bad and does not hold no accountability? You want to know why? It's because of Tasha. It's because of Tasha. Ghost was clearly a way better parent than Tasha, man. Ghost had drug dealer meetings. He had legitimate meetings to do business. All Tasha had to do was watch them kids. All Tasha had to do was watch them kids and help steer them in the right direction while Ghost was trying to transition out. But because she didn't want Ghost to transition out, what she did? She trained her son to be a son husband, and now your son knows the whole entire drug game that Ghost didn't want him to learn. This is exactly what Tasha did. She trained Tariq to be a son husband. And y'all know, when you come from communities like we come from, y'all know what a son husband is, man. It's when you got the mother, the father not around for whatever reason, right? For whatever reason, could be good, could be bad, whatever. But she raises her son too fast. She makes her son be too grown. She exposes him to things that he should have never been exposed to. That's what Tasha did to Tariq. And that's why she can't hold no accountability either. Okay? I have arguments with women who like to watch Power. And my thing was always this, right? Tasha cheated first. Ghost almost cheated first. Tasha cheated first, all right? We start the season off. We have no infidelity, no talks of infidelity between Ghost and Tasha. All Ghost is in his club talking to a woman in a club that he owns. And he could have been talking about anything. What does Tasha do? She get in the car, she start playing with herself, showing her cha-cha to Kanan's son. This is the same person who told Tariq, "The hell with your father, I'm gonna teach you the game so you could be the biggest drug dealer in New York City because Ghost don't want to be it." She ruined that man. And because of her, Tariq has shown probably almost no accountability at all for any of his actions. Like, you really Like, you got a older woman killed trying to rob her house. 5 cops died, okay? You ruined lives. And on top of that, you're a drug dealer. Then the way he killed Sebastian, we don't know who's Sebastian, who's in Sebastian's family, none of that. You gotta understand, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is all stuff that's not street related. But y'all let me know, man. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.